So here I have a bunch of cool different X-Men toys that I'm going to be taking a look at today. I have two of them that are made by Applause, which are these two figures in the center, and then the other two on the end, which are just licensed by Marvel. These ones are from 1994, and these ones are a little bit later, they're from 1999. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the figures. Now these are all little, about 1 to 2 inch figures. They're all PVC resin molds. And of course, as you can see here, we have the beautiful Belle Rogue. Oh, sugar, you flatter me too much. Well, I can't do a southern accent to save my life. I can do a pretty good description of the little figures that I have here. The coloration in the resin mold is really great. Her boots look awesome with the green cuffs around the knees. Her outfit looks great. The vest looks awesome. Her hair, the gloves, and the only thing that really kind of is off about the figure, they even put in the nice X logo on her jacket, which is cool. She has the belt as well. But her facial features look really odd. Like, if you take a look at her face, like, she just looks like this weird, like, soulless doll, which is weird. Everything else about the figure is awesome. And then, like, you look at her face and it's like looking at, like, Pinocchio or something. Like, what is going on with that face? So they really, really dropped the ball there. But aside from that, she really looks good. It's a shame, you know, you can't, you know, stand her up or anything like that. But overall, she's still a really cool looking little figure. And now let's take a look at the other figure here. This one is also just made by Marvel. I don't know if these were made by Applause and just the Applause logo was never put on them, but all they say is 94 Marvel China, so I'm not sure. And of course, mon chéri, we have Gambit. Absolutely perfect for Gambit to follow up his Belle Rogue. So, Gambit looks pretty good overall. I kind of wish that they had put a little more detailing on the card there. They could have put a little red logo for, like, an ace or something like that. His outfit looks great. I mean, they really did good work on the outfits here. His boots look awesome. You know, his shirt and chest armor, the jacket, you know, the pants, his hair. Even the face, aside from whatever color that they used for the skin tone, I think that's what's really off. It's more of like a white instead of like a flesh tone. They even did like the red in his eyes, like you know, like the Cajun eyes. But I think like they really lost the detailing with the accessories though, like his electro staff here, the vibro staff. Like, what is going on with that? That's all bent, and it doesn't look right at all. It looks like he just found a pipe laying around. And then the card, like, I don't get that either. But overall, it looks good. I mean, that trench coat looks awesome, and even another great little detail, you know, where they put the details on his gloves and everything, which really looks cool. So overall, he looks cool, but I just think that there's a few little areas for improvement to make this little PVC figure just a little bit better. But overall, Gambit still looks good. Alright, and now let's take a look at the other two figures that I have. Of course, we have Professor Charles Xavier, and I think this figure is done really, really well. You can see on the bottom here. Oh, I'm sorry, these were 1997 Marvel, Applause, China. So I don't know if the other ones are Applause too, and they just don't say it. I think it's really cool they have the X logo on here, and that's the old logo from like the 60s comics. That's a really cool kickback that they put that on there. His wheelchair really looks great. You know, this looks really good, like his hover wheelchair. And even the Professor himself looks really good. I don't know if he's thinking about something or he's like, oh god, he's like, shoot me, I can't take this anymore. But you know, he looks really cool, and I think he's just done really well. I mean, this is about as good for a PVC figure as you can get with Xavier. You know, the bald head is like perfect, and the eyebrows and his little suit and his wheelchair. So everything looks really good, and combine that with the base, you got a really nice little figure here. So he looks really great. Alright, and then last but not least, let's take a look at Jean Grey. And she looks really good here. The outfit looks great. The hair looks fantastic, the way they did her hair. Because this, honestly, to me, looks like that she's either levitating or she's like in a phoenix pose. Because if you look at her face, like her eyes are white and she looks really angry, and you just like imagine her like levitating up. But the outfit looks really good. The coloration is really good. They did really good work on the hair, so you can imagine like the telekinesis like floating around her, or the fact that she's floating or flying. And you know, overall, I think she looks really good. Not a lot of detail overall on the character aside from the belt and the coloration of her outfit, but you know, I think that kind of makes that work. Maybe sometimes simple is better instead of overdoing it. And the best detail on this has got to be the eyes, you know, and the hair. That really gives this character a lot of dimensions. And you know, with her pointing her hand here, you can imagine that she's levitating something or someone and using her powers. So she looks really good, and you know, is a really good representation of Jean Grey. So I think that's really well done. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at these X-Men figures with me today from Marvel and Applause. And as always, I will see you back here next week. Take care, guys.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.